My name is Joseph William Eddy Bakir Rustam Ali Sandbrook, and I originally got into politics. Well, actually, I didn't get into politics. I think my politics has been in my family for quite a while. My grandmother and grandfather, they were part of the borough council, and my mother, she was part of the county council in Shrewsbury. Well, considering it, that would be incredible if everyone could be treated, or everyone with disabilities could be treated with equal amounts. And I think that would help quite a bit. But with the way the economy is in at the moment, do you believe that could happen? Because that would be a fantastic thing, I believe. Okay, so little outposts, if you will, that help us or provide necessary information for people with disabilities or people with, better way, neurodiverse and neurotypical. If we could have outposts, in a way, to provide necessary information for people with neurodiverse, let's say autism for example, I think that could help quite a bit. An EHCP plan is very useful. I have an EHCP plan myself, and I think it would be very beneficial for everyone, or the individuals who have EHCPs for it to be regularly updated. So maybe one year they want to do arts, or they want to do some physical education, but the next year they might want to do something towards ICT. It would be good for it to be regularly updated. Having people who are trained in helping people with neurodiverse tendencies will have a greater impact as a whole. Take Mereweb, Ponsbury. Before there was a satellite area, because we have Severndale, we have Futures, but we also have Mereweb, which is a Severndale campus or satellite area. Before then, we didn't have barely any people who were trained with helping people with autism or disabilities, tendencies, I should say. And that probably made a lot of people uncomfortable, and that wasn't good. But having people, like you say, who are trained with helping people with neurodiverse tendencies, honestly, I think that would do a lot of good, and it'll make people more confident. Because, like people are very good with masking disabilities, masking autism. And I'm going to do a lot of analogies over here, but the Pepsi bottle, you shake it, and then it just explodes. That could be a person with autism. They see things that makes them uncomfortable, and eventually they'll explode. They might lash out, they might say things, they might just even have a meltdown or shutdown. And it's because people before, they didn't know how to help people with autism, or they didn't even know that said person had autism. Giving people confidence in that you've got those people there to help you when you need it, or even if you just want to chat, I think that can do the world of good.
I would like to work at McDonald's. I'd like to be a sailing teacher, thank you.
I'd like to be an architect when I'm older.
I'm a car mechanic, so then people can go up places that they need to.
I am going to be part of the military when I'm older.
I'll just take whatever is suitable for me. When I'm older, I'm going to be working at model making at Hornby, Bachmann, Rapido and Dapple. There's three jobs I always wanted to do. Be the manager of McDonald's.
When I'm old enough, I'm just going to work at a bank.
And when I'm old enough, I want to be a police officer.
And when I'm old, I want to be a police officer as well.
I should work with the car company to make new designs of cars.
They'll need to give us a lot of advice.
All employees need space and need their own time to work.
The government needs more education so we can get some jobs. So we can get jobs, college, university, and move to secondary schools.
I think the government needs to change.
I think the government should add more nature, like the gardens at schools, you know, yeah, they should add so much more nature, like there's just so much gardens in school that there's a bit of nature living in the schools. Then we could do some more activities if there's more gardens, like planting, good watering. So with those skills, like if you want to be a gardener, if you're older, then you'd know all those skills once you've after school, once you've finished school.
I think the government should get schools to only do lessons for about 20 minutes.
I think that the government should make the rules that there should be the school renovation every 25 years.
I think the government should give our families more money, because most families are running out of money.
Making our schools a little special to make more decisions.
I was in Birmingham yesterday and I just saw so many buildings that they were building, and I thought that would be marvellous to just build, just for the sake of building something that can make a landmark, that can represent perhaps people with autism, perhaps disabilities, perhaps build something that could almost be like a beacon towards people with disabilities or people without disabilities, allow them to learn from one another. We lost so many things because of COVID. The students here, we lost a lot of, confidence in ourselves, in talking to people that we're not familiar with. And that has had a significant effect in everything we do. But I hope, with all my heart, that in the next few years we can build those bridges again. And I would love that so much if these students here can make connections, can learn from other people, learn from people with no disabilities, and in turn we can teach them, like a circle really. I would quite like to see it, someone who can represent people with disabilities, neurodiverse tendencies. I would like that very much, because they can represent people with autism, people with ADHD, epilepsy. They can represent them, and they can tell the people in Parliament, no, this doesn't help, or yes, this does help, I think that would help quite a bit. Well, no, not quite a bit, an incredible amount. Like I've been saying, it can spread awareness. It can show people that we, as a collective, people with disabilities, we are awesome. And you are awesome too. And if we can help each other, help all of us, we together are very strong. If we work together as a whole, there is nothing we cannot do. I am so very proud to be autistic, to have that within me, to be a part of so many things, to meet so many great people, and to teach people, and to learn from other people, and being able to help. That's simply what I wish to do. I want to help people with disabilities and people without disabilities. I want to enable us as a society to just be more compatible, or just work together as a whole. Like I said before, there is nothing we cannot do if we work together. Thank you.